Be not afraid. In fact, be unafraid. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. There's a lot going on in the world today, isn't there? A lot of potentially scary stuff happening. There's always times throughout history where we go through things like this. It's what we do and how we act during times such as this. Do we stand by our morals, our beliefs, our core ethics, what makes us who we are, our core belief structure? Or do we capitulate and cave? Do we let ourselves be afraid? On that note, I want to show you something really cool I got today. One of the coolest shirts I've seen in a long time. I don't wear shirts with writing or emblems or logos or anything like that on them. Maybe like a little brand logo or something simple like that. Earth tones. But this is the coolest shirt I've seen in a long time. It's not mine. I don't have any affiliation with it. I make no money from it whatsoever. It is from TJ, Bear Independent. Yes, unafraid. And then it's got his logo here on the side, and then it's got the coiled snake. There you go. Don't tread on me, of course. Unafraid. Exactly. Oh, and TJ, or any of TJ's people, if you're watching this, thanks for sending my wife and I these. Through the graciousness of his own heart, he sent my wife and I those. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. From everything I know about him, good solid dude. Everybody may not agree with me, but there's a lot of good happening there. A lot of good going on. Anyway, unafraid. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Through that, part of that is trusting in Him. Whereas life may be difficult at times, trusting and having faith in Heavenly Father, God, Yahweh. There may be different terms. Really gives peace of mind. So that's important. Part of being unafraid. But what are other parts of it? For me, it's a mindset. First of all, just not being afraid of anything. Part of that comes from being prepared. Being prepared for as many eventualities as you possibly can be. This is why we are preppers. This is why we prepare. We have the peace of mind, hopefully you do too, that my family will eat, drink, be secure, protected, taken care of in as many aspects as I can possibly think of and prepare for. And I hope you're doing the same thing. It's not just about one thing or another. It's not just about the tactical side, security, cool guy, toy thing. It's not just about bushcraft. It's not just about growing your own food, raising your own animals. It's not just about medical. It's not just about stacking food to the rafters. It's not just about water. It's not just about anything. It's about being well-rounded. If you are well-rounded and you have a decent level of preparedness, you're more likely to be unafraid of things like compromising your core beliefs to keep a job because you don't want to drink that flavor soda. Preparedness is uplifting, is freedom, security. All my preps I think of as my emergency fund. especially, like food storage and specifically food and water. Just like I would, hopefully you do too, have an emergency fund of cash, right? That's a typical adult type thing to have. So that when something pops up and you need to have something fixed, repaired, whatever it may be, you have cash. Thus, it's not an emergency. It's not as stressful because you're like, okay, let's take care of it. Pull out of the emergency fund. Boom, take care of it. Good to go. And then build your emergency fund back up. Hopefully larger than it was before. That's the best way to go about doing it. Food storage is the same way. If say a small event happened and I wasn't able to go to the grocery store for a week or two and I had to maybe get into some food storage, just hypothetically speaking, use it, and then if things change back to where you can have access, or maybe your garden starts producing, or you can start harvesting some animals, then can it, freeze dry it, dehydrate it, pickle it, whatever you need to do, and then put that back into your food storage to replenish the stuff you used. That's a good plan. That helps build this whole attitude of not being afraid. I'm not afraid. I don't wear a mask. I don't capitulate to diktats and mandates. I have been diagnosed AFFA, which a lot of you probably have too. You just don't know it yet. You haven't been officially diagnosed. I've been officially diagnosed as a free effing American. AFFA. He gave me free will. No man will take it from me. Unafraid. I love that word. Even though all this stuff's going on, people talk about foreign invasion, World War III, Civil War, financial collapse, EMP, total collapse of society, whatever it may be. Don't be afraid. Empower and uplift yourself through preparedness. This is very important. It is very settling for my mind. It sets my mind at ease, knowing that I have this level of preparedness. So I would ask you guys to please, if you don't already have the mentality, please try to adopt the mentality of being unafraid. Don't be afraid of others. Don't be afraid of what ifs. Be ready for them. Recognize that things may happen. Something may happen where I may not live through it. But part of being unafraid is, I know where I'm going. I have faith in Him, and I live my life to the best of my ability. I am far from perfect, but I'm pretty sure I'm doing a decent job of it. I don't want people running around like scared little chickens. Sheeple. You see them. The people. The ones that bother me the most at stores whenever I see where I'm walking around without a mask on, and is the people that are wearing like a shirt that says "Don't tread on me," or "We the people," or some gun shirt, Second Amendment shirt, that kind of stuff. They have a mask on, but it's down over their nose. So you know that they're not wearing it of their free will because they think that a mask does something. They know a mask doesn't do anything. That's why why it's not over their nose. They're not wearing it properly. Yet they are complying. They are capitulating. That is not what "We the people" means. That is not what "Don't tread on me" stands for. That's not what all this stuff stands for. That's not what being an American is. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. If you want to drink that flavored soda, go for it. He gave you free will. If that's what you want, then go for it. But if you don't want it, you don't believe in it, stand strong, be unafraid. Don't capitulate to mandates and diktats, lockdowns, shutdowns, all this bull crap. It's all control. They're just trying to control you. And yeah, this video will probably get shut down. I don't know. You know, honestly, more people need to get the word out about being unafraid, about standing strong, standing tall. Things probably will eventually come to a head where we will need to stand. I'm not going to define what taking a stand means because it depends on the situation, depends on the person, it depends on their capability, their ability, and the appropriate response. There are different levels of appropriate responses that I hope strong Americans are ready to do. I'm not advocating anything. Not advocating anything. I'm not some crazy person on here. I'm a good level-headed father, husband, follower of Christ. Somebody that just wants to be left alone. I want to grow my garden, raise my animals, play with my kids in the yard, shoot my guns every once in a while, and read my Bible. I just want to be left alone. A lot of you probably do too. But I'll tell you what, be unafraid. And check out these shirts. Like I said, I have no dog in the fight. Sanctified Supply Company. Unafraid shirts. Buy them. Support this business. They really seem like good people to me. And this is a good statement to make. Unfortunately, it's too cold where I'm at to really wear this around. So I'm hoping a lot of stores around here keep it pretty warm in there. So I'm going to wear something where I can have this on underneath it and take off that outer layer and wear this in the store without a mask. It would be really dumb to be wearing that with a mask, I think personally, but hey, that's me. Just saying. We need to support good businesses. There's a lot of them out there. You know who they are. Let's talk with our wallets. We got to make a stand, right? So let's start doing it. Anyway, I hope you guys are unafraid. I hope you're moving towards that peace of mind of being prepared for as many possibilities as you can think of and that is within your capability to prepare for. Please subscribe, hit the like button, comment below, share the videos, ring the notification bell, all the things, and check out our links in the description below. We get a lot of good stuff in there. And also of note, I'm not saying you are, but if anybody is sending me anything to my asymmetrical preparedness at the 7007 P.O. box, it doesn't exist anymore. That was too far of a drive for me out of the way, so I'm going to go put another one in another direction. It's going to be an actual address, so it's going to be an actual physical address instead of a P.O. box. Because some companies that want to send me stuff for reviews can only send them to physical addresses. So we will be establishing that soon, and I'll put that in link in the description below also. And there's some interesting products out there. And I always tell companies when they approach me for reviews, yeah, I'll review it. If it has anything to do with preparedness, I'll review it. But if it's crap, I'm going to tell my people that it's crap. Like, okay, for example, if you're still listening to this video, I hope you are, but Olight sent me some stuff. Some people love Olight, some people hate them. It really seems like there's a division. You either love them or you hate them. Well, I had no problems with them throughout the test and stuff like that. That didn't last long, I'll be honest. The main Olight, the Frere they sent me, will not charge. It won't take a charge. It won't turn on. It won't do anything. It's dead. It's a paperweight now. So it's trash. So now I pull my recommendation for Olight. I will not recommend anything, and I understand anything mechanical, anything that people make can fail. But I'll tell you what, if my sample of one just happened to fail, I actually have two now. The other one's doing all right. They sent me another one. It's not a Frere, it's a Warrior Mini, I think. That one's working out pretty well. I'll have to ask my wife. I gave it to her because I asked for a tack light pressure switch in Coyote Tan, and they sent me a blue Warrior Mini with none of that other stuff. So, I don't know. Whatever. But, yeah, be very careful if you're going with Olight because I wish Streamlight would contact me because I would definitely review some of their stuff because I use their stuff all the time and have no problems with it. So yes, I do endorse Streamlight. I'm not getting paid anything for it. I'm not getting anything for free for it. The stuff I got for free sucks. Don't recommend it. Sorry. I don't have a dog in the fight other than that. I didn't have any positive or negative thoughts about Olight prior to receiving them and testing them. I had a totally open mind, but they failed me. So that's my take on Olight. Anyway, prep out of peace of mind, not out of fear, and have a wonderful day. Blessings to you and yours.